Okay, welcome to another lesson, and in this lesson I'm just going to show you the a couple of features that we can add enhancements to the games. There's millions of you can choose within GDevelop, so I'm going to show you a particular one on trigger once and flash. So currently, when we're in collision of our enemy, we delete the enemy and we subtract one from the life. Some people have said to me in the comments, I don't want to delete the enemy, I want to keep the enemy there to make the game harder. So what they've done is they've simply deleted that, and when we go and play the game, what I've done is I've added a new platform up here and I've put the white ghost there. When he hits us, he's continually colliding with us. So when the ghost hits our character, he's passing through us, going 3, 2, 1. All our lives go instantly. So what we need is to add a new condition in here to trigger it only once on the interaction. So I do a search for trigger once, and click OK. So now when we're on the floor and the enemy group collide with us, it'll trigger once. So when we play the game now, you see as the ghost passes, this is only one interaction, so he takes one life off us. And then when he bounces off, he takes another life off, and only on the next time will we lose our lives. So that's how we stop the interaction from continuing. So we want the collision to only happen once per hit, so to speak. The other thing that we can do is when that interaction happens, we can make our characters flash. So to do that, we need to add new features into our project. So if we go to Project Manager, drop down Functions, search for new extensions, and we've got one here called Blink. If you click Blink, but you must remember to click this actually then, and it'll say install in the project. So that was click Blink, click there, install into the project. So now we've got a new feature installed in our project. So if we go to our character, if you remember at the start, we added a platformer behavior. Now when we go to add the behavior, at the bottom we've got our newly added one in called Flash and Blink. So I've now added the Flash behavior as well as the platformer behavior, and I can click apply. So now I go to my level 1 events, and I can add a new condition in. So add an action, and it'll be when the player collides, we can do flash, and I'll do 2 seconds. It's up to us. Click OK. So now when the player is in collision with the enemy, subtract a life, flash for 2 seconds, and trigger once. So now when I play the game, our character should flash for 2 seconds, and that's basically how we do that. So, and if we wanted the enemy to flash as well, we would have to remember to go to our groups and add that into each one. So behaviors, add the behavior flash and apply, and the red ghost behaviors and apply. So now we've applied that, so they're capable of doing that flash when they get interacted with. So all I need to do now is add an action with our enemy group, and there should be flash there. What I've tended to do is just go to white ghost, flash for 2 seconds, and then what I did, my workaround for this was just to change that to enemy group, and then when we play the game, there, we both flash on that interaction. So, and that's the trigger once and adding in new events. There's a lot of new events that we can add in. Bullets, bounce, there's, as you can see, there's loads of them. So we could just as easily get the character to bounce when they interact with us. So I hope you found that lesson useful. If I think of anything more, if I see any more feedback, I'll be sure to add those in. Thank you very much.